G'day everyone, welcome back to the ICC Jimbo channel. And in today's video, I'll be reviewing Australia's 3-game, one-day international series against India, and what looks like to be the last time we see Indian legends Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma on Australian soil. Up the Aussies! Game 1, Optus Stadium, Perth. This new look Aussie side will be looking to right the wrongs of the last ODI series which saw us lose to South Africa 1-2. With notable outs such as Cameron Green, Josh Inglis and Alex Carey, the next generation of Aussies will be looking to cause an upset in Perth, with the likes of Mitch Owen and Matthew Renshaw, as these two players would debut for Australia. Mitch Marsh won the toss for the Aussies and elected to bowl first. It only took 3 overs for the Aussie bowlers to strike as Josh Hazlewood removed the hitman Rohit Sharma on 8 runs. After a few overs of dot ball pressure, it was Mitchell Starc who got the huge wicket of Virat Kohli, who fell on a duck. The next man to go was Indian captain Shubman Gill 10 runs, who fell to the classy bowling from Nathan Ellis, before the rain unfortunately hit Perth for about 20 minutes. For the brief period of cricket we got before the rain hit once more, it was Shreyas Iyer 11 runs, who fell to Hazlewood before the rain took over, but this time it was for 2 hours. When the rain finally stopped, this game was reduced to 26 overs, which gave the Indian batters the licence to go for a swing. Akshar Patel, after hitting an impressive 31 runs, fell to Matt Kuhneman's spin. After a 31-run partnership between KL Rahul and Washington Sundar, it was Kuhneman once more who got out Sundar. From there, the Aussies took over as debutant Mitch Owen and Nathan Ellis cleaned up the tail, meaning the Aussies would only need 131 runs for victory. Needing a relatively small total to claim victory in Game 1, the Aussies attempted to get to work before Arshdeep Singh removed Travis Head 8 runs. Mitch Marsh 48 runs not out and Matt Short 8 runs were the two to pick up the workload, and things were going smoothly for the duo in the middle, picking up 34 runs before Akshar Patel took out Short. However, from here, the Aussies went into cruise control as the Bison and Josh Philippe 37 runs put up 55 runs and basically sealed this game. These two were playing classy cricket shots in the middle and got the Aussies to a commanding position. Unfortunately, Philippe was unable to stay out there in the middle, which gave debutant Matthew Renshaw 21 runs not out the opportunity to get the Aussies 1-0 up in the series, and he took that chance. With Mitch Marsh still in the middle, it was just too much for India as the Aussies won this game comfortably by 7 wickets. Game 2, Adelaide Oval, Adelaide. After defeating India in a rain-affected clash, Mitch Marsh and co will be looking to seal this series in front of a sellout crowd in Adelaide. Adam Zampa, Alex Carey and Xavier Bartlett come into the team. Mitch Marsh won the toss for the Aussies and elected to bowl first. In what proved to be an amazing toss to win, the Aussies struck early as Xavier Bartlett removed Shubman Gill on 9 runs and Virat Kohli ducked to get the Aussies in amazing position. Rohit Sharma 73 runs and Shreyas Iyer 61 runs got India out of a tough spot and was getting them into an amazing position as the two hit 118 runs before Mitchell Starc finally got the breakthrough the Aussies were looking for, removing Rohit out of this game. Adam Zampa then soon got Iyer out of the equation for the Aussies as Australia looked back on top of this game. However, Akshar Patel 44 runs would refuse to back down as he got quick runs for India. But no one was supporting him as KL Rahul, Washington Sundar both fell to Bartlett and Zampa before it was Akshar's turn to depart to the class of Zampa. But in came Harshit Rana who smashed a quick-fire 24 runs not out to get India to a defendable total of 264 runs. Needing a decent total, the Aussies had to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what happened as captain Mitch Marsh 11 runs and Travis Head 28 runs got things moving before unfortunately the Bison had to go to Arshdeep, who took care of him. Shortly after that, Head played a silly shot which resulted in his wicket as the Aussies had to start again with a more inexperienced middle order. Matt Short 74 runs and Matthew Renshaw 30 runs got to work, chipping it around and slowly getting the Aussies to a victory. And things were going exactly to plan for us as the duo put up 55 runs in just under 10 overs before Akshar Patel removed Renshaw. This wicket meant Short had to start picking up the aggression, and so did the new man in the middle, Alex Carey, 9 runs, who unfortunately was a bit too reckless as Washington Sundar took him out trying to sweep a shot. In came a man who just had 10 ODI runs in his career, Cooper Connolly, 61 runs not out, and what was a perfect time for the young gun to show his international talents. With the bat, the duo batted after 10 overs together before Short had to go, and the Aussies were in a slight panic mode. But in came the destructive Mitch Owen who smashed a quick-fire 36 runs while Connolly was controlling the innings from the other side. Owen smashed 3 sixes before he fell to Washington Sundar, and despite India getting Xavier Bartlett and Mitchell Starc, Connolly was just too good, as Australia not only won this game but the series in what was an amazing night for the next generation of Australian talent, as the future looks bright for the Aussies. Game 3, SCG, Sydney. After winning this series, the Aussies will be looking to sweep India in front of the fans in Sydney. This will also be the last time Australian fans will get to see Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma on Aussie soil. Mitch Marsh won the toss for the Aussies and elected to bat first. Things started terrifically for the Aussies as Mitch Marsh 41 runs and Travis Head 29 runs got Australia to an amazing start, getting 61 runs before Head fell to Mohammad Siraj. The Bison fell to Axar Patel soon after that. Matt Short 30 runs was removed as the Aussies started to panic. Matthew Renshaw, however, continued to impress as he got to a maiden ODI half-century. However, the same couldn't be said for Alex Carey, 24 runs, who fell trying to loft the ball. Renshaw was removed by Washington Sundar, and from there the Aussies completely collapsed. Mitch Owen and Mitchell Starc both fell cheaply, and after a decent crack at it, Nathan Ellis, 16 runs, had to go. Cooper Connolly, 23 runs, sadly couldn't stick around like the last game, as the Aussies only had 236 runs to defend. India, knowing they had a small total to chase, got to work, as Rohit Sharma, 121 runs not out, and captain Shubman Gill, 24 runs, got India off to a flyer, smashing 69 runs in the middle before Josh Hazlewood finally got Australia the breakthrough, removing Gill. The next man in was Virat Kohli, 74 runs not out, who got a massive roar, as this was the last time this icon of the game will play an international match in Australia. The iconic Roko partnership got to work, and they looked so good in the middle, not making a single mistake, as Australia had absolutely no answers to counter them. Rohit got a ton in front of a massive crowd in Sydney, and with the help of Kohli, who played the anchor role, this duo was truly unstoppable, as they smashed 169 runs and got India home comfortably by 9 wickets, despite losing the series. As an Aussie, I was extremely disappointed with that last game, but I'm really happy with the overall series, as the next generation really stepped up and guided us to victory, which was amazing to see. Before I go, I want to thank both Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma for giving us Aussie fans an amazing rivalry over the years, as this is the last time either of these two will play on Australian soil. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, cheers.